Now, before we talk about whether or not this is a repeat of 2008, where buyers were given loans who couldn't afford them and then the market subsequently collapsed, there is another topic gaining a lot of attention right now, and that would be mortgage porting. For those unaware, this was recently floated by the Trump administration as a way to take your existing mortgage rate with you from one home to another. So for example, if you bought a home in 2021 and you're locked in with a 2.875% interest rate for 30 years, and you don't want to move because that would require getting rid of that loan and getting a new mortgage at 7%, well, this would solve that entirely. Just apply your existing mortgage to your next home, and now you are no longer locked into your current house. Now obviously, this one is quite divisive because on the one hand, you have a lot of sellers who are frozen in the market because they can't afford a higher mortgage rate. So this would completely solve that problem and cause a lot of inventory to flood onto the markets. But others say that this only benefits people who already have a low interest rate mortgage, and new buyers would have to obtain financing at higher interest rates today. So who's right? Would this actually happen? Well, in theory, here's how it might work. Let's say you have a 3% mortgage on a $500,000 house, and you want to sell it for a $700,000 house. In this case, with a portable mortgage, instead of going and applying for a new loan at 7%, you would reach out to your lender, requalify, appraise the property, and if everything checks out, your existing mortgage just ports over to the next house. Easy. Of course, if it's more expensive, the buyer would likely have to obtain secondary financing at a higher interest rate, and if it's less expensive, they would just pay down the difference. In terms of who benefits the most from this, the honest answer is existing homeowners, because they get to keep their existing mortgage rate and just move it over to a new house. However, the expectation is that this would unlock a lot of lower priced inventory that would have never otherwise hit the market at a lower price, allowing more first-time buyers to be able to qualify. So what are the chances of this actually happening?